Hi guys! Today I'm gonna do a super blinged out baddie set. I've done a set like this a while back. I'll insert a clip of it like right here. I was so obsessed with that set and I just feel like it makes me feel like the baddest bitch. So we're gonna recreate it but with different colors this time. I'll let you know a little secret. I actually already did this set on this hand but forgot to film an intro. So I'm really excited for you guys to hang out with me while I create this set. It's on all acrylic, so you guys will get to see my acrylic process. And if you want to see all of that, just keep watching.
Okay, you guys, so I just started off by prepping my nails with a fine sanding band. I also did all of my cuticle work, but I did not film that part of it. A little whoopsie. Then I ended up cleaning off the nails with alcohol and this little brushy here. I love these brushes. I buy them on Amazon and they're so cheap for a giant pack. I just love them. Next, I'm using these half cover tips by Nails by Dove Shop. These are a tapered square, but I'm going to end up cutting them into a stiletto anyways, so I'm just sizing these tips right now. Once all of my tips were sized, of course I glued them on my nail, and then I decided to shape them up with scissors. Honestly, hated using the scissors. These scissors are so dull, so I ended up using like straight nail clippers and then just filing them to perfection. Look at the stiletto. I am so excited to have stilettos again. Next, I am using some primer, of course, and we're just priming all of the nails, and then I'm going in with a really thin layer of clear acrylic. I'm going to be using a glittery base for my nails because anytime I'm doing like a full bling, I feel like you need a glitter underneath, so any of those little gaps where the gems aren't like completely touching, you still have a little bit of shine, if that makes sense. So I'm using Tin Man. This is by Kara Sky and it is a reflective glitter acrylic. You can tell that like with any glitter acrylic, it's a little bit runnier. Like the consistency is always going to be different than like a cover acrylic or even a color acrylic. So just a heads up on that in case you didn't know. The next thing I'm going to do is encapsulate this with clear acrylic. They say that you don't have to do this with these colors, like these this specific collection by Kara Sky, but I don't trust it. I am just like an OG girly. I feel like if I'm using a glitter, I have to encapsulate it. It's like a law at this point in my book. So I'm just moving on, continuing with all of these colors. I got my liquid to powder ratio to be pretty dry because like I said, glitters can be runny, so that way I can work a little bit easier with the acrylic. Finishing it off here on the pinky, and then we're going to go straight into filing these bad boys, starting with the hand file, of course, and then moving on to the e-file. And I'm just kind of zooming through all this, you guys, because I want to get to the fun part, which is the bling. Of course, the bling is the best part. Okay, the time has arrived for the fun part. I pulled out my handy dandy Nails by Dove flash cure lamp. You're going to want to use a flash cure lamp if you're using like bling gel. I'm using this bling gel. It's still not out yet. I know the packaging looks crazy gross, but you know what? I'm gonna use it until this shit is gone. One of my clients was like, that literally looks like that old nasty lip gloss that everyone has, but they can't throw it away because it's not gone yet, but like the packaging looks gross. Yeah, she's very much giving that. Anyways, I am just kind of like putting a little bit of bling gel where I want my first little bit of crystals to be. As you can see, like I didn't coat the entire nail because that way when I get everything where I want it, I can flash cure it before we move on to do the rest of the nail, you know? That way you're not like putting crystals on the entire nail and trying to adjust one and then you shift the entire nail of crystals. Trust me, you do not want to do that. So I just do it little by little and flash cure as I go, and then I'm gonna top coat around the edges to kind of seal everything in. And you guys, I am like already falling in love with this set. The middle finger, I decided to keep it a little bit more simple. Like I was building on it, but then I just loved how that looked, so I left it at that. And I did the same thing with the ring finger and then full blinged the pinky. And I don't know if you're ready for this, but this is how they turned out. I literally think I'm gonna be staring at these for the next 5 hours because I can't get enough. You can see exactly what I mean about like the little tiny gaps between the crystals not really being noticeable because of that reflective glitter. And I'm just obsessed with this, you guys. I highly encourage you, if you need a confidence boost, bling the fuck out of your nails and it'll do it, baby. That's all you need.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like how it turned out. If you're a nail tech, let me know in the comments how much would you charge for a set like this. And I'll see you next time.